This is a graphic designing portfolio I created using Adobe Illustrator. For this design concept, I have used mixed media style. In mixed media style, we can combine elements from all the industries and put it together to create designs and artworks like these. And I'm gonna break down and show you step by step to design your own version. This portfolio is free to download. You can use it for your personal use. Alright, then let's learn how to create a portfolio. Alright, when you wanna create a background, you need to gather a few elements. Like any style you wanna follow for the entire layout. Like for example, I'm gonna use this tear effect, which I personally love to add on portfolios. By using this, we can divide the slide by maintaining the flow in the background. Another element that you would need is texture. For this design, I'm gonna use this dotted texture, which would give that comic book style effect. And mainly for the background, choose 1 or 2 colors max. I'm gonna use red and black for this. By keeping the basic elements, let's start to design the background. Okay guys, we are inside Adobe Illustrator right now. Artboard size, for the width I've kept 1400 and height you can increase it according to the content. For now I've kept around 5000. Choose a rectangle, create a rectangle around this size, and then we're gonna turn this into this gradient black background. So now let's create the first tear effect background. Duplicate this, and so what you're gonna do is we're gonna create a rectangle leaving the top tear effect and covering the bottom one. Let's keep it this size for now, and then let's hold Alt and we're gonna duplicate it and paste the tear effect at the bottom as well. Let's choose both Ctrl G and go to Windows Pathfinder, and we're gonna choose the first option. So when you've done that, hold Alt again and duplicate it. So this one we're gonna turn it into red. Once you're done, we can just paste it over here. Now's the time to add the texture. So I've downloaded this texture online. It's just an image. So by using this, what we'll do is we'll just duplicate this, and then we're gonna get it on this over here. What we'll do is we'll just increase the texture so that it fits the shape. Now we're gonna choose both, and we're going to right click, make clipping mask. Let's choose this and go to opacity. We're gonna change the blend mode to overlay, and then when we place it on the top of the texture, it would look something like this. And then choose this, and we're gonna just reduce the opacity so that it's not too dark. So by doing that, we've created the red version of the tear effect, leaving some space on the top. We're gonna paste it on the bottom. At this point, we can increase it, or you can just stretch it. It's not a bigger deal. So we're gonna place something like this diagonally. So we'll have the text on the top, and this section we're gonna use it for the profile. So once we created the red version, we need a black version as well. So by doing that, we have the black version as well. For background, we just fill it with black. Okay, so we have the title slide over here, and then we have the profile slide. The next slide, we leave it black for skills. And the other slide, it's gonna be red. We're gonna use it for table of content. Okay guys, by using the same method have I taught you, I've created another one with the red. You can see it's a bit long over here. So what we'll do is we'll just get it over here, and then we'll just increase it and tilt it something like this. To cut this slide, we're gonna again get the black one on the top, and then we get another black tear effect. So you can see here, right, how I'm dividing the slides. So this is how you can use red and black to continuously divide the slides and add your content over there. So we have the title, we have the profile, we have the skills, and then we have the table of content. And this space, we're gonna add a title on what project we're gonna work on. Alright, that is the way you create the background. Now let's move to the next step, gathering the elements to decorate your portfolio. This will make your portfolio look more playful and fun and shows your personality and taste. For this design, since it's a mixed media concept, I've gathered few multiple elements like a doodle character, a realistic looking tape, toolbar, and a software icon. So these are the things we're gonna use to decorate our portfolio. By saying that, let's start the design with the text. The font which I have selected for this design is called Kagure. You can find it in online, or I'll add it in the open files. What I'll do is I'll just choose a title, choose a picker tool and select the font. I'll select this, and we're gonna increase it more. So we're not going to be using any grids for this. We're gonna just go with the freestyle, but we're gonna keep the alignment in the mind. So once we create the main title, we need to create a small detailed text on the top, which I've created already. It's a very simple text you can see here. So in one part you can write your name, and in the center it's written graphic design, and towards the right we can add the year. We can group this together and duplicate it and use it for other places. Alright guys, now we're gonna give the tear effect to the text. To do that, we're gonna just get a small tear paper where you'll find it in the free pick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just paste it over here, something like this. What you're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate it again, just keep it aside for some time. What we'll do is we're gonna choose these both, Control C and Shift Control V to paste on the top, and then we're gonna right click, make clipping mask. So we get a text inside this shape. You can see over here, right? All you have to do is we just have to change the color of this, select the text and choose the red color. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go inside and change this background color to black. For that we're gonna select the shape and create a rectangle inside it, and then we're gonna choose black for that, and then in the layers panel you're gonna get it below the text so that it goes on the background. So once you're done with that, it will be something like this. To give it more detail, what we can do is we can choose this and get it a bit lower, which is in the behind, and then we're gonna increase it. Don't move the placements. Then we're gonna Control G to group it together. In that way we can create this cool tear effect to the title. I've added a small text which says I'm a designer, and below we're gonna add a text which says again the year, so that it looks completely balanced on the both sides. Alright, that's all text we're gonna add for the title slide. Now we're gonna see what text we can add in the about page. Okay, so you can see here I've added the title using the same primary text. We have the job role and a small detail about me. We can keep everything left aligned over here. Alright, the next slide would be the skills slide. So we're gonna repeat the same title for the headings. On the right side we need to add our skills and the softwares that we know. Since it's a mixed media style, we can just create a random shapes, but make sure it's well balanced. So what we'll do is we'll just choose this, and we're gonna turn the white into stroke. That looks perfect. We can add a small text on the top, description about ourselves, and you can see here all the Adobe softwares that I've created. And also on the top you can see here I've created small shapes, circles, which shows how many percent we know about the software. And then we can just copy this top text and we're going to paste it over here to have the continuation for that. We're gonna move to the next slide, which is the table of content, which again we're gonna choose the same title. I'm gonna place it on the right this time, and here you can add the title names of content which you're gonna show in the portfolio. So you can see here I've named it accordingly and I've added the title below. So we're gonna have social medias, others, and logo design stuff. Since it's a mixed media, we have all the liberty to explore with the styles. So what I'll do is I'll just create a small line dividing all the points and increase the stroke, and then one line over here, and then we're gonna go here on the top, and then we're gonna choose the sharp edges so that it looks a little comic style effect. Again we can just duplicate this text and place it over here, and then we are done with the table of contents slide. So from here we're gonna just follow the same thing. We're gonna add this title, and then we're gonna copy the about text. So we'll have the title. We can add all the other elements also in this in the coming step. So when you add all the content, at the end you should have a CTA and other details. So for here I've added a small text which is very similar to the first title. The other text which I've added over here is a small description and also the designer name, and we have a small social media icons, and also the same text we've used in the first slide I've pasted over here. By doing that we're completed with the text portion. Alright, now we're gonna move to the next step and see how we can add images. So we have the image over here, and also we are in the Photoshop. What we're gonna do is we're gonna select the image, and then we're gonna go to this tool called Object Selection tool. Click and drag around the profile image and it automatically gets selected. So all you have to do is Control C and Control V, so it will be pasted in the new layer like this. And then when you go on the layers section, filters, you can just go to black and white, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna double click on the image, and then here we're gonna add a stroke. Select the stroke and we can increase it or decrease it accordingly. You can see over here I think this much width is would be perfect. So I'm gonna click OK, and then we're gonna just export it. File, export as quick PNG. So once we export that, let's get it to the Illustrator, drag and drop, and then I'm gonna place it somewhere around here, slightly overlapping the background. So once you're okay with this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna choose the background, Control C, select Shift Control and V, so that it will paste on the image. So what we're gonna do is we need to show these layer on the top. Only this below part should be masked with the tear effect. For that, what we can do is we can just select this, and we're gonna show direct selection tool, and then we're gonna click on the corners, and then we can just drag it like this. So now when we select the shape and behind image, right click, make clipping mask. So in this way only the bottom part gets masked with a tear effect and the top portion stays the same. Next image, what we're gonna add is we're gonna add our social media project. So you can just gather all the design elements, form it like a grid, and you can paste it over here. On the right we can add a small description about the project, and also what all tools you have used, we can add that as well on the bottom. And that's how we paste images in the portfolio. Let's move to the next step. Okay guys, now's the time we add all the other elements and finish up the portfolio. Firstly, let's start by using this tape effect. For that, let's start by adding this transparent tape which looks realistic. Let's rotate it and paste it something like this, and then we're gonna get this small doodle character and we're gonna get it to front, and let's paste it end of this tear effect. Looks good. So here, to give the contrast between these two, we can just hold Alt, duplicate it, and set the fill color to completely white and send this one behind it. In that way we can give a small contrast to the doodle. Let's get the same tape and we're gonna just paste it one over here, something like this. Now let's get the toolbar and let's increase it a bit more, paste it somewhere here. Now let's send it behind the shape. To give that blur effect, we're gonna choose this Ctrl C, Shift Ctrl V, paste it on the top, and then use a pen tool to create a small shape on it. Now select the shape, select the tool, right click, make clipping mask, select this and go to effect, blur, Gaussian blur, and then you get this blur effect. Click OK. Even this we're gonna send it behind. When you do that, we'll get a nice blur effect over there. So let's get this doodle and let's place it next to this one on the text, which looks really great over there. And then let's duplicate this one more and reduce it and paste it over here. So we can add few more things in this, like we can add this Photoshop icon, one over here and one over below. So by doing that, it gives more life to the title and it looks way more playful and fun. Alright, now let's add these elements to the profile image. Let's get this character over here, paste it somewhere around here. And also to blend the image with the doodles, what we can do is we can select the pen tool and you can just create a small curve over here using a pen tool. And then select the stroke, change it to black, select the stroke, increase the stroke, and we can just paste it over here. Also use a pen tool and we're gonna create one over here. Let's create one over here. Let's get this another doodle and paste it on this side, overlapping the image. Now the image is starting to look pretty good and it also blends with the portfolio. For the below part, we can use the tape again. We can place one over here and one over here, and then we can reuse this small doodle element to paste it on the text like this. So let's duplicate it one and paste it over here, which looks perfect. Even for the social media, you can see I've used the same doodles to arrange it. You can explore it and arrange it in your own way. Alright, even for the end slide, you can see I've well organized all the elements, made it look well balanced. So even you can explore with this, and by doing that, our portfolio design is complete. So when we go to view, trim view, you can see this is how the portfolio is gonna look. Alright guys, that's how you design a portfolio using Adobe Illustrator. Download link added in the description, and I'll see you again in another graphic designing video. Thanks for watching.